WEFM is S.V.G.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
It's a wonderful Thursday morning, even though it's not bright and sunshiny. It's still a wonderful Thursday morning here in this beautiful country. If you are listening to us and you have not yet visited St. Vincent and the Grenadines, let this be the year that you come over here. We got lots of things to share. Okay, I'm done with the childish rhymes from here.
You just had to, right?
I just had to. All right. So it's Activated Mornings right here on the Clean Fresh Sound 99.9 with Roleza and Dianna. At this time, we're supposed to be taking in some commentary from Mr. Kingsley De Freitas, but he has not yet called us. Kingsley, if you're hearing us, it's time to give us a call. All right. So let's give him a couple seconds and see what goes on. All right, we have not received our call from Kingsley. Kingsley, we are sad. Somebody tell him we are sad. Okay, Anna, tell him we... I'm just playing. All right, let me get serious. So we haven't received the ice notice that it seems as though somebody else wants to give us some commentary. So we go ahead and take it. So we're going to take in some commentary from somebody else. Hi, Carla, good morning.
Well, commentary, you want to call it that. I've been up since the cocks started crowing this morning. Believe it or not, doing laundry.
Oh, lovely.
I wanted to get this one in before Kingsley. I love your tourism commercial. I really do love that commercial. And I hope Vincentians are paying attention to that. As I shared with you guys, I have some friends in St. Vincent. One is leaving this. As a matter of fact, he just posted some pictures from the airport. And he has glowing reports. But unfortunately, there's some who they've had some very bad experiences on the road because, again, my fellow Vincentians do not recognize Black people as tourists. And do not overlook the person who is wearing a T-shirt and cut-off jeans. That's the individual that is putting money in your pocket. And some of my friends are having some very, very bad experiences on the streets with people basically treating them like trash. And this is not from me. This is, as I said, I'm giving you the good reports and the bad as well. And I love your commercial.
Thank you, Joshua. All right.
Good morning, Joshua.
I thought you were going to ask me how come I'm doing laundry. If I feel better or something.
No, I'm glad to hear it. It seems as though you put you to do the laundry, or it's your turn to do the laundry, and it sounds wonderful to me.
No, it's not a marathon. I've been doing it for 40 years.
Well, you see, wonderful.
I have to earn my keep. You see, I do not have a job, so I got to earn my keep.
Well, that's smart of you. I'm glad that you're thinking.
Me no live on the street. Me no live on the road.
Well, it's that you have to know what you want.
Absolutely. And remember, St. Vincent, tourism matters. We are all ambassadors.
Yes.
Have a great day, everyone.
All right, take care, Joshua.
Right then.
All right, so just want to say good morning to the persons on the live. I recognize that Anna Grant's message earlier. So good morning to people like Coach Joe and Jacqueline. And Demon, who had his herself earlier, good morning to you.
All right. Morning. Now, listeners, I have a proposal for us. I have a question I want to ask you. Now, recently, I came across Barbados recently opened what is called a rage room. All right. So some of you might be familiar with this because according to where you're living, that country has one or more rage rooms. Now I'll explain what the rage room is just now. Let me just let you know some of the places that have one. So some major cities that have rage rooms are the United States. Well, major cities in these countries, the United States, the United Kingdom, Japan, Australia, and India. And recently, somebody in Barbados opened a rage room. Some people call them smash rooms or anger rooms or things like that. Now, in this room, you go in there and you release all your pent-up anger, all of your frustration, every little thing you have. You go in there and you get to smash bottles. You could smash whatever is provided, smash up whatever is breakable. You can scream as loud as you want. You can draw. You can anything at all in that room that you can do to let out all of your rage and your frustration. You can do. So I'm wondering, do you think we need one of these in S.V.G? Seeing that we're having, and we've been talking about a lot of the people that seemingly don't know how to soothe themselves, in a little argument long ago when you may have had a little hand-to-hand combat. Now people killing you sometimes for the smallest thing. You get into an argument and unfortunately it may end in the death of another. Do you think we need to have a rage room so that some of these people and some of these younger persons as well could just go inside of that room and just let it all out? Do you think it would work? Roleza, how you think?
Answer your own question for me here.
I would like to have the rage room, to be honest with you, because I would like to go in there and just let out some very loud screams, and I would like the opportunity to be able to smash things and not have to be the one to clean it up after, if somebody else who's in charge of that. And I don't know, I feel like there have been times when I was really frustrated. Normally I don't think about smashing things. I mean, if you don't have money to replace things, you had to exercise some sense, right? So I felt like I wanted to smash some things, but I couldn't smash the things in my home because I had to replace it, right? But if I have a room like this, I feel like, yeah, I would go there. I would definitely go there, and I would love to have the opportunity to just So for those people now, when you get angry and you feel like you want to box down somebody, you just call up the person for this rage room quick and you head over there and you box the wall, or you have to be safe and make sure that you're safe. You box the wall, or you box into some piece of cardboard, or you mash up something, and then you come out and you calm and you go home and you forget about all that. What you think?
But is it that easy to just forget about it? First things first, people, right? First things first. You have to make an appointment to use the rage room. That's number one. You have to make an appointment. I do not know myself, all right, or how many persons out there would be, I am putting up my anger, booking an appointment to go into this rage room. No. If I'm angry in the moment, I'm angry in the moment. I do not have pent-up anger in that sense where I am making an appointment to smash things.
You see now, the persons that set up the rage rooms, now they're going to have to put that into consideration. Take that into consideration and figure out a way to not have people have to wait. Some people have several rage rooms, have a whole, like a little office cubicle. This one here, this one here, this one here. Customer number one, come. Let me be serious.
All right, somebody on the phone.
Let me be serious.
Hi, caller. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Listening with the rage room conversation now. Just saying, like I'm really frustrated concerning like bills and debt, right? And like I got debt over my head, maybe the bank, you know what I mean? Rent or whatever. I don't think that could play, even if I go in there and mash up where I mash up.
Thank you very much. I was getting to that. Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay. That's all I want to say.
Well then.
All right, thank you. My question also to you, Dianna, was going to be, so after you've gone and you smashed up the place, does it solve your problem?
Well, if it depends on the problem. So problems like that, no, we're gonna have to seek other solutions. If I'm being honest, we may have to seek other solutions to problems like that, because obviously the beating up thing wouldn't help your problem. So it could probably be specifically targeted at people who have those anger issues and get into a lot of fights and they're ready to rile up. I don't know. We'll think the persons who set it up. They'll think about all that. Don't worry. And then we have the help of AI. Come on, yeah, man.
All right, so it's interesting
assist.
because the one that was set up in Barbados, I had heard of it before, but I think I heard of it in the US context. So the one that is set up in Barbados, the lady is saying that the owner, she's saying that surprisingly, it is actually doing well, right?
Yeah.
So while it is that I might be cynical about it, and the person who just called might be cynical. I don't know how many other persons out there are cynical. The thing of it is that maybe it is working for persons who just want to smash things and not necessarily persons who have anger issues. All right. Hi, caller. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Rather than rage rooms, what about anger management from early on? None of these youngsters seem to be able to have control for their feelings. Life is very frustrating for everybody. It doesn't matter your age. But we have high expectations of things that want to happen to us now. I must have this now. And when I don't get it now, I get annoyed and vexed. So why not start with anger management in the classroom, particularly for little ones? They don't really understand it yet, but you learn about it and how to manage it. You could go into a rage room, mash up everything in sight, and come out and feel, that's better. And somebody comes along and maybe passes you by in a car, and you just go completely berserk again.
Exactly.
So
Go back in.
you
Go back inside
to the rage room. No, I think anger management, it should be a course for teachers here, course for social workers. How do we manage our vexatious problems? How do we work through things? And I think that would be more important. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. So we definitely have talked about anger management, and I think we've mentioned that we would like for schools
And
to have
conflict resolution.
yes, we've definitely spoken about that. I do know that some counselors do actually have sessions on anger management and conflict resolution. Hi, caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
I think we need probably not even like an anger management, but anger management too. But I think they need like even in workplaces a space when you get a little bit frustrated, you can go inside and chill a little bit. And,
Calming room, soothing room.
Yeah, with low music, what they call white noise. So that could bring you back down, and you could. Not that you're going to forget what happened outside, but it calms you down, so at least you could go outside and deal with the matter in a more calm way. Which is basically what the lady is saying, anger management in a sense. But before the conversation starts, you could go into that place of, where you could just chill, and so you could calm yourself down, so you could, have this conversation more reasonable than because when two persons going like that, nobody's listening.
True.
And both persons are angry, and they just assume that you're not listening to them. They don't realize that they're not listening to you either. So it's and everybody just going crazy. So I think they need a chill. I will call it a chill.
A chill out room.
Yeah, so you chill and you could come back and you could have a more decent conversation.
All right, thanks, good job.
All right.
Hey, Ben.
All right. But you know that that there are some persons who have like a designated spot at work, like when they just need to cool their head. So like for me, where it is I used to work before, but one of the places I used to work before is like the conference room. Once nobody's there, or in the kitchen when nobody's there, you just go there and breathe. So sometimes you do need to find a separate space. All right, so we have one more caller. All right, so hi caller, good morning. 50 seconds.
Good morning, ladies. Good morning.
Good morning.
Come back. Let me you're talking about a rage room, but let me push you back a little bit picture this morning. When you asked me what is citizen and investment program with St. Vincent and St. Kitts at the same level. 157 countries St. Vincent could travel to, and St. Vincent is mentioned 23, the passport. But I didn't understand when you asked the question about how the two of them is ranking the same level. I didn't understand that.
No, I didn't ask him how come we were ranked the same. What I said is that many persons say one of the downfalls or one of the negatives about citizenship by investment is that it devalues the passport, right? That's how some persons look at it. But when you look at it in the context of S.V.G and St. Kitts and Nevis having the same ranking in terms of being able the passport ranking, it shows that maybe there isn't necessarily the merits in terms of persons saying that citizenship, CBI devalues passport, it isn't there. If us and St. Kitts and Nevis rank the same. You follow?
Okay. Yeah. So you believe citizens should go that way and go for this special investment program and get you on the spot?
We spoke, you put me on the spot. But I did speak about this before, and I am in two minds with regards to it, right? But I'm sure I'm going to come back up again with it as political season heats up again. I'm sure we're going to have the conversation again about it. But I'm on the fence with regards to it.
Yeah, I think we should go for it. Just like this country making like a money, sure we should go for it.
Yeah,
I think so. But I say the time is limited.
Yes.
So you ladies enjoy the day.
You as well. Thanks. All right.
All right then. So, something there? No. All right. So, just to end off the topic, we were talking about a rage room, and we're asking the question if you think that we should have a rage room here. I think we could have something for those people who, when you feel like you need to hit something, because some people when they're angry they want to hit something. If you feel like you want to hit somebody, we have some intervention, something, and we take you to that room. When the money related issues, we're gonna have to we'll have to perhaps work out something else for the
Dianna,
money issues, right?
I don't even try to prolong this, but Dianna, if you have a problem and your first inclination is to hit something, right? You want the rage room to go and hit something. What stops you from after leaving the rage room to continue hitting something?
No, you'll be calm. You would have let out everything in there. In there, you let out every single thing, and you'll be calm.
But then in your mind, you might be thinking, you know what? You can't separate the two.
No, you'll be tired. You have no strength for beat up, nothing else. You just go straight home and sleep.
All right, folks. All right,
then. And with that, we are going to head out of our talk segment here at this time. It is 8:02, and this time check came to us by the New Haven Funeral Home.